Hey guys, welcome back. Let's do short ride on some nice trails. Today is like about 26 degrees Celsius, nice weather. It is morning, it is just almost 11 a.m. So I just want to say a few words about this bike, especially compared to the 52 volts ANIIOKI A8 dual, because I have the old version and now I have this 60 volts model also. And guys, oh my god, what the difference. I didn't expect that, honestly, because for me it was just obvious, like pretty same bike, nothing can be new. Can't be any other feelings. But since I ride this already, it's just 60 kilometers on a odometer, but it's enough to create some opinion, especially when I have experience from the previous bike. So this bike rides much more smoother and most important, quieter. Doesn't matter what speed you are, it's still quiet, because on the previous model with geared motors, when you going like faster than, I don't know, 35 miles per hour or about like 45 kilometers per hour and faster, your motor's just noisy as hell. So this whining people can hear from the 50 meters away, and they just like turn over, they watching like around, like who make this noise and all this stuff. But on this bike you just ripping this road and no one can hear you. The only noise here is gears on the rear, I mean the shifter. That's only thing what actually some people can hear when you're on asphalt. And also even on trails like this actually bike just perfect for trails like this. It's powerful, it's comfortable, big wheels, I mean 20-inch, but they still wide enough, so fat tires, it's just perfect for trails like that. And sometimes I rip these trails like pretty fast, but honestly this bike is just like cruiser, so you just like going and you just enjoying your time. Of course you can go like crazy, you can just go on crazy speed, I mean some crazy, but first of all it's not that enjoyable, especially for me. I am not that young guy, and yeah, I did a lot of stupid things when I was younger, so now I want to be just safe, relaxed, and just enjoy my time. And also another things, when you do crazy stuff on trails like that, you can meet some parents with small kids, you know, like some guys with babies here, with strollers, with dogs, and you don't want to bother anyone on a high speed. You don't want to put yourself and someone else in danger. Also, if you're riding like crazy, they will complain, and in the end it just creates bad opinion about e-bikes community, right? So that's why I prefer to just drive like kind of slow, just enjoy my time, take my time. And I'm just, just like right now on front I saw dog, and I don't know if it's dog or it's coyote, because here's also foxes, bears, but honestly I hope it's not someone's crazy. I don't want to meet some animal who is sick on something and will bite me. Yeah, I hope it was just dog, just missing dog, what is really rare. I don't know, probably you guys didn't see it on the camera because it was kind of far, and this animal was running away. Probably that was dog. Yeah, like I said, you see, the people just here also enjoying time. They are running, they do some stuff, and you don't want to be crazy, you don't want to bother anyone. Thank you.
Not a problem.
My other advice is just to install different, I cannot say horn, but some bell, not like different, but extra, I would say extra bell on your handlebar, because on areas like this, very often some young moms walking with strollers, you know, and the baby sleeping in the stroller, and you honestly, you don't wanna, when you pass them and you want to take their attention, you don't wanna use a loud horn because you can wake the baby, and it's always better to have like small ring, what is like with very tiny pitch, what they can hear, but it's not gonna bother the baby. So that's something like this I have on my 52 volts bike. So as you can see, this bike, it's like, I can tell you, like, this bike is just made for trails like this. It's just most enjoyable time when you ride something like this in the forest. Asphalt, perfect also. Off-road, I mean slight off-road, it's handle no problem. But don't forget, this suspension is not made for off-road riding, and it's not that comfortable not gonna be that stable and not that enjoyable, you know. But again, all depending on your skills. I don't really have any skills for real off-roading riding. I'm a mechanic, so I have skills how to fix my stuff, but I'm not a good rider, honestly. But on a forest like this, on a trails like this, it's just perfect. And what I like about a specific bike with 80 amp batteries, what I actually like about 80 amps batteries, you can hold bike with your legs, with your knees. I'm gonna put my cameras down now, just for a moment. Just like this. As you can see, I'm riding and I can hold my bike with my knees. With smaller battery, it's not going like this, not on my case at least, because knees going like lower than the battery top. And this bike has so much power and torque. Even compared to the 52 volt battery with geared motor, doesn't matter. This bike still has much more torque and power, again, because their motors 1600 watt and here 2200 watts. And acceleration is just crazy. I'm just enjoying this bike. I don't know, guys, if you can hear, but sometimes here is a whistling on front, and I don't really know what exactly whistle there, but I think it's new light on that specific angle what I have, and it's whistling on certain speed or certain upcoming wind, even when the bike is just in a hold position. So so whistling even if the bike on still position, so just staying on a, I'll call kickstand, and sometimes on the wind up front, I can hear a whistle like, and I think it's just my front light angle. That's what gives me that whistling, because there are like some fins for cooling and the air going inside. And but again, that's just it's not annoying at all. It's just like information. Oh my god, I just love this. It's just, this bike just give you like, I don't know, it's freedom, guys, just freedom. Okay, you see guy there with 2 dogs. He took them, so I'm gonna pass them slowly too. Thank you. Yeah, so just that's rule number 1. No, actually rule number 1, it's wear your protection gear, so your helmet at least and glasses, because your eyes, if some fly is gonna go to some bag to your eye, that can be super dangerous. And your helmet, especially like I'm wearing helmet now, just like bicycle helmet, because I'm not going to do any speed ride today. Because I tested this bike already and it was 80 kilometers per hour, so it's more than 44 miles per hour top speed, and I'm pretty happy about this. Especially like I'm not fast rider, like I said, I'm not on rush, and all our roads on my area where I'm living, top max speed 50 kilometers per hour, so I don't just need anything faster than 50 kilometers per hour. But in case I need it, the bike is capable to do that. And second rule, like I said, important: be just respectful on any roads or trails. Look around, check everything, because the people around will treat you exactly same way as you treat them. Oh my god, they do something for a road and take it. Perfect. Our city make that stuff nice and take care about these roads and trails, and that's very, 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 I'm so happy about that. Yeah, like I said, just be respectful to other people. You can see the guy took the dogs on the side and you slow down. You just show respect back. Always say hi, always smile. In that case, people will, even if you do something wrong, just by accident, people will forgive you. That's a freedom. Yeah, we're not going fast, just 50 kilometers per hour, and speedo here pretty accurate. There in the settings, I believe something calls percentage reading or something like this, or I can't remember anyway. Yeah, speedo is so accurate here. I just adjusted there. It's on the same page where you adjust your wheel size. There on the bottom, something in a percentage accuracy or something like this. And I put mine on 93%. And it's just awesome. So it's working as it should. And I compare with GPS on my watch. Okay, let's try another route. And this bike going like in uphill, no problem. So here is kind of, I cannot say easy hill or hard hill, but here even on a quarter open throttle and bike going uphill, no problem at all. And I'm not saying even about like full throttle when the bike gonna spin front wheel. So these new motors, direct drive motors, just awesome. They are simple, powerful, and should be pretty reliable. I don't know about reliability. I don't know about how they're reliable, because it's only time can show us and mileage, but usually direct drive motors are pretty reliable because they are simple, and if you're not acting as crazy, I mean, if you're not gonna overheat them, if you're not going to open fully wide throttle from the full stop, they will last forever. Why I'm not recommend to open like wide throttle from the full stop? Because you send to your motor so much amperage on that time, and even if motor is not become hot right away, it's still too much load on the motor, and in the end you can burn just like all these coils inside the motor over time, even without heating, because it's enough to put like a lot of amps and it will be like burned without even producing huge amount of heat, what you can feel through the motor body. Yeah, on this road usually it's like guys on a dirt bikes, they are riding here. But it's just good. And acceleration on this bike just crazy. Look, I'm going like 35, like 40 kilometers per hour, like example. You open throttle and you already like almost 50. It's just insane. That's this bike just crazy. I mean, crazy good. Little bit noise on the back from the chain, but it's okay. Also, one kind of tip, I would say, for the chain tension, when you riding somewhere, not on the asphalt, on any small off-roads or on any roads like this, I mean, on the trails somewhere, just put, if you're not using pedals, of course, just put your gears on position number 1, so on the biggest rear sprocket. In that case, your chain gonna be under maximum tension and it's not gonna slap on your swing arm like on each bump. What else I like about this bike compared to my 52 bike model? It's very stable and front wheel is not bouncing at all.